Most maintenance organizations want to plan a majority of their work orders instead of just reacting to problems. The Infor EAM PM schedule function helps with planning and establishing a set planned preventive maintenance schedule. But how do you know when the next planned work order will be released? Here's a quick overview on how Infor EAM recalculates due dates for PM schedules. Infor EAM gives you 3 different methods for calculating due dates for calendar interval PM schedules. If you select Fixed Type, then the start date is fixed to the same time for each period. For example, you can set a monthly PM to happen the 5th of each month. If you select Variable, then the next due date is based on when you closed the last work order. If you select Duplicate, then you're on a fixed schedule, but the next due date is recalculated when the work order is released, not when the work order is closed. If you have meter-based PMs, then none of these really apply. Fixed and duplicate PM schedule types are very similar. Both release PM work orders on a fixed schedule, but how release dates are recalculated is very different. Let's take the fixed type and walk through some release dates for monthly PM. If a work order is released on a fixed schedule for January 5th and then closed on the 17th, then Infor EAM recalculates the due date as February 5th. If this work order is then closed on February 27th, then Infor EAM recalculates the next due date as March 5th. However, if the work order isn't closed until April 15th, then the next due date is May 5th. A work order is left out of the cycle. Recalculation of the PM due date is based on closing the work order. Make sure you close PM work orders in a timely manner. The PM type of duplicate works very similar to fixed. If a work order is released on January 5th and then closed on January 17th, you get a work order on February 5th. Again, it's closed on February 27th and a work order is released on March 5th. But you don't close the work order. It doesn't matter. You still get a work order on April 5th, leaving you with an extra duplicate work order. Infor EAM recalculates the due date of the next PM work order when you release the work order, not at close. This is different from the type of fixed, and you could end up with a lot of duplicate and incomplete work orders. The PM type of variable tells Infor EAM to recalculate the PM work order due date according to the close date of the last PM work order. For example, a PM work order is released on January 5th and then closed on January 17th. The next work order will be released on February 17th. That work order is closed on February 27th, so the next work order is released on March 27th. But you don't close this work order until April 15th. You get your next work order on May 15th, and a work order has been left out of the PM cycle. Make sure you close work orders regularly because the variable type recalculates the next due date based on previous work order closing dates. Thank you for your time today to review this short topic in Infor EAM. If you would like more information or a site discovery visit, please contact us at sales@eamsolutions.net. We look forward to helping you get the most from Infor EAM.